one touch pass, and it almost moves like a figure eight, where the ball is played across, diagonal pass, and then drop below for a player again to play. You follow your pass after every pass. These are about 7-8 yard passes, so they're not too long, and it allows the players to move quite quickly through it. So by the time they get to the next cone, the ball's coming again very, very quickly. So again, it's a good exercise just for a warm-up, 2-3 minutes to get everyone when they're touching the ball, get comfortable, get confident, and then maybe take it into an opposed exercise then. Arsenal, Mikel Arteta, I really, really like this because it's quite simple in terms of where the ball's moving, but it's quite complex in terms of the rotations. So again, the ball's moving in almost a typical Y exercise, but the rotations are quite different. And when this moves quickly, you need to be quite focused to make sure that you're in the right spots. But it's a lot about angles and the weight of the pass because it's combination bump. Really, really good exercise for players to get into a rhythm again, to perhaps take that in to a possession exercise where those spaces are going to be tight and the combination play is going to have to break pressure. Third one is something a little bit different, a triangle exercise. Again, it looks pretty complex for the start, but once players get into the flow of the movements, it's quite simple where it's just drop, back and then through and then follow your pass all the time. Now there is a little bit of pressure for players to physically get to the right spots here. So this could be an enjoyable exercise for players to start as a warm-up. Although it looks pretty simple about where they have to be, that ball can move pretty quickly. And again, once you get into a flow and a rhythm, this should move quite smoothly and enjoyable for the players to move from A to B. And again, take that combination play into the next step of the session. All right, the last two are going to be quite creative in terms of moving them on. So if you're someone that likes to put a rondo into an exercise, but you want to incorporate a one-touch passing exercise as well, here's an idea. You've got a circle, you've got two players starting with the ball. So then when that player moves, there's always someone at the cone. And what happens here is it's quite simple in terms of where the ball moves and it's bump, pass, so it's diagonal. Again, easy for the players to get into that rhythm, that flow. Once you then get everyone going, you might do this for 60 seconds, and then after that there, you can move everyone together inside the circle, two defenders, and now you can play your rondo, where again, you can incorporate some of the ideas from this, where it's a bump and then a diagonal pass, take it into the exercise, and then maybe move out of the exercise again, and then going in a different direction. So you can be quite creative as a coach to use this and adapt it, and then keep the exercise moving from a pose. Two groups of 5 players, and again, it's a little rhythm where it's bump back and through, but you put a mini goal at the bottom, but now the players are racing against each other. You can say the first team to 10 wins. As soon as the ball's played, then everyone bumps up one cone. Again, it moves quite quickly. You can get energy going from the group in this here. It can be quite competitive, quite enjoyable. And it's challenging because the passing angles mean that people have to come off the cones rather than just wait for the ball because they're all in straight lines. Really fun exercise, this one.